The topic of this video looks into whether consuming dark chocolate can help prevent cancer. Cancer results from the uncontrolled growth and division of cells because cancer cells fail to undergo apoptosis, leading to the formation of tumors. There are two types of tumors: benign tumors, which are non-cancerous and will not invade or spread to other parts of the body, and malignant tumors, which are cancerous and can invade surrounding normal tissue and spread throughout the body via the circulatory or lymphatic systems in a process known as metastasis. The top four most common cancers that occur in the United States are breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, and colorectal cancer. Now, why should cancer be studied? First, the World Health Organization has an alarming statistic that predicts that there will be 13.2 million cancer-related deaths worldwide by 2030. Second, any breakthroughs in cancer treatments will be able to fuel medical advances and bring hope to suffering cancer patients. Third, expanding knowledge on the development of cancer and tumors will aid in targeting specific genes and molecular pathways that are disrupted by cancer, contributing to new ways to detect and to treat cancer. And fourth, cancer prevention and early detection are effective strategies in reducing the morbidity and mortality caused by cancer. The chemical composition of dark chocolate is what gives it its health benefits. Cocoa polyphenol has a preventative role against cancer, cardiovascular diseases, metabolic disorders, and anti-inflammatory diseases. Also, lipid peroxidation is inhibited by polyphenols and reduces LDL cholesterol oxidation. Cocoa flavonoids have a greater potency in brain functioning, and procyanidins can reduce acute inflammation because they have an antioxidant effect by reducing the production of mRNA expression in interleukin-2. Resveratrol reduces the pressure of the blood vessel wall, can enhance the amount of HDL cholesterol, and also inhibits the aggregation of blood platelets. Theobromine increases the level of HDL cholesterol in the blood and can stimulate heart muscle and also relaxes bronchial smooth muscles in the lungs that play a major role in the transmission of intracellular signals. So what does the research say about dark chocolate and its relation to cancer prevention? The central goal of this study was to determine the anti-tumor effects of a cocoa diet on colitis-associated cancer, which is a type of colon cancer, using the azoxymethane dextrin sulfate sodium model, and whether cocoa has an anti-cancer effect through the interleukin-6 signal transducer and activator of transcription 3, or the IL-6-STAT3 pathway. In this animal study, 50 female mice were divided into 5 groups. The control group, a group that was injected with azoxymethane, which is a mutagen, and 2% dextrin sulfate sodium solution in drinking water labeled as AOM-DSS. A group received AOM-DSS and a 5% cocoa diet, and another group received AOM-DSS and a 10% cocoa diet, and one group was just a 10% cocoa diet. Then they removed the colons to determine the cancer development. Nuclear factor kappa B, or NF-kappa B, is known to have a role in cancer initiation and plays a significant role in activating of anti-apoptic genes. The results found in this study are that increased NF-kappa B expression in AOM-DSS-induced mice and treatment with 5% and 10% cocoa showed reductions in the expression of NF-kappa B. Therefore, the researchers concluded that a cocoa diet has the tendency to control the expression of NF-kappa B in the colon. In the next study, the purpose was to determine how polyphenols contained in dark chocolate can protect against colon cancer. This study was an animal study where 48 male rats were separated into 6 different groups: 2 groups with no chocolate, 2 groups with regular dark chocolate, and 2 groups with bloom chocolate. Each of the 2 groups would either be treated with saline or with azoxymethane. The results of the study measured apparent foci, or ACF, COX2, and REL-A, otherwise known as NF-kappa B, showed that expression and formation of all these factors were lower. COX2 gene expression is activated by REL-A signaling and promotes oxidative stress and is expressed in early colon carcinogenesis and is associated with the progression in colon cancer. So by lowering the COX2 gene expression, dark and bloom chocolate were able to slow down the onset of colon cancer, and also proves that dark chocolate has anti-inflammatory properties. The third study is a cell culture study, and the aim of the study was to screen fractions of procyanidins with differing degrees of polymerization, specifically monomer, oligomer, and polymer-rich fractions, to observe anti-inflammatory activities in models of colonic inflammation. The fractions in procyanidin extract was created using cocoa powder, and the cells used were CACO2 and HT29 human colon cancer cells, which were maintained in Delbecque's modification of Vico's medium, or McCoy's 5A medium. After exposure to 2% dextrin sodium sulfate, or DSS, the results showed that the polymer-rich fraction possessed the greatest protective activity in inhibiting DSS-induced loss of barrier function, followed by the monomer-rich fraction. Additionally, only the polymer-rich fraction significantly reduced interleukin-8 secretion, indicating that they are effectively inhibiting NF-kappa B activation. Therefore, high molecular weight polymeric procyanidins are most effective for preventing loss of gut barrier function and epithelial inflammation. In relation to dark chocolate, it can be enriched with polymeric procyanidins by altering the fermentation, drying, or roasting processes to enhance these health and anti-cancer benefits. Based on these 3 research studies, we can conclude that the focus of dark chocolate in preventing cancer is targeted towards preventing colon cancer. Dark chocolate contains many antioxidants such as polyphenols that are known to reduce oxidative stress and inhibit cell proliferation. And finally, dark chocolate can lower inflammation, which is a key risk factor for the development of colon cancer. Thank you for watching.